What's good, everyone? How's everyone doing today? Today we got some exciting news from the Hollywood Reporter. But before we get into that, let's go to the chat. And all right, we're good. Wow, we got the Goldman is live here. I'm so excited for the stream. Thank you, Goldman is live. I couldn't be more excited for the stream as well. How's everyone doing today? It's been a while since I've done a stream. But I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of streaming. I really only do it when I'm like in the mood for it. But I'm in the mood for it now. Hello there. I can finally create YouTube thumbnails, change, and post thumbnails without using automated thumbnails. I have so far done some videos. Good work. Our work pays off. Hello there, everyone. What's up, Elijah? How's everyone doing? We got some exciting news. Wait, what? Yeah, got some cool things. The Gold Boy. I'm a man, not a boy. And make sure everyone destroys that like button for the YouTube algorithm, because we know that hitting the like button for the YouTube algorithm helps push these videos to new viewers so more people can join the Claude Squad. That's very important to us. All right, let's get started and we can cover the topic. Yo, hey Goldman, you got the link? What link? The return of Sabine, very exciting. Hey, is this true? It's basically true, and I'll get into why. I already liked. Of course, yes. All right, let's have me pull up the article. I got to share my screen first. Share screen. I still need to buy the new what's it called? Oh, the upgraded StreamYards, so I can have like pictures and stuff. But for another time. Okay. Oh, we got weird ads. All right. Well, I'm looking this up from the dorksideoftheforce.com. Sabine Wren is reportedly being cast for Star Wars Ahsoka series. Now, are you saying, oh, Goldman, you're clickbaiting right now because this says reportedly? Well, we'll get into that. In an article about Marvel's new animated Disney Plus show, What If, the Hollywood Reporter dropped a little nugget about an upcoming Star Wars show. Now, if there's any news outlet out there, anyone that's supposed to be the most reputable, it's going to be the Hollywood Reporter. Pretty much every time the Hollywood Reporter says something, it turns out to be true. And if it doesn't turn out to be true, it's because things changed. So if the Hollywood Reporter says something, it's basically fact. So again, take it with a grain of salt, but it's basically fact at this point. Let me put this over here so I can see the chat. Well, it is obvious. It's probably true. Yeah. Hey, do anyone in here like Ray? I like Ray. Sound effects. Wow, I've never seen sound effects in the chat. Thank you for tuning in. Somehow Sabine Wren returned. Not somehow, it makes sense that she would return. Anakin Skywalker is my favorite all time. I appreciate that. But let's talk about the article. Okay. In Hollywood, I read that. When talking about characters who made their debut in animated shows but went on to be beloved enough to appear in live action, the Hollywood Reporter mentioned Rosario Dawson playing Ahsoka Tano in the upcoming Mandalorian spin-off series, Star Wars Ahsoka. We already knew that. According to the Hollywood Reporter, they have heard from sources that Lucasfilm is looking for an actress to star opposite Dawson as Mandalorian warrior Sabine Wren. There you go. For those of you who have watched animated Star Wars Rebels television series, Sabine Wren is a well-known name. She's one of the 6 core characters of the show and is a Mandalorian herself, coming from Clan Wren of House Vizsla. So yeah. The potential casting for Sabine for Star Wars Ahsoka would be significant detail for the direction of the spin-off show. At the end of the Star Wars Rebels series, Sabine went off with Ahsoka after the events of Return of the Jedi to go and find Ezra Bridger, who had flown off into hyperspace with the series antagonist Grand Admiral Thrawn in the season finale. So yeah, this is. Let me. Can I do this? I'll do this. There we go. Oh, I'm kind of cut off, but oh well. So yeah, we kind of speculated about this. We had a feeling this was going to happen. I mean, if Ezra's going to show up, Thrawn's going to show up. We know Ahsoka left off with Sabine at the end of Rebels, so it just makes sense that Sabine is going to be in the series. And that has me very excited because this is basically going to be that Rebels successor show that we thought was going to be animated, but then supposedly they scrapped that and are now doing in live action, which I'm totally fine with. So yeah. Sabine Wren in Star Wars Ahsoka. It's weird because it's not really called Star Wars: The Mandalorian. It's just called The Mandalorian. I wonder if this will just be called Ahsoka. Hey, did you cry when Kamino was destroyed? No, but it was a great scene. I just can't wait till the Hollywood Reporter says Grievous returning in the Mace Windu standalone series after Revenge of the Sith. God, I would hurt myself if that ever happened. Good Lord. So yeah, we don't want that. But yeah, what are you guys' thoughts on Sabine showing up? I like the character a lot. I don't love her. A lot of people seem to love the character. I enjoyed her. I'm curious to see who they would cast. I saw that they were looking into an Asian actress, which makes sense. I mean, Sabine does look Asian. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. It's basically, I'm curious though how they're going to introduce these characters, because they introduced Ahsoka. A lot of people know who she is, but Rebels is very much not as popular as Clone Wars. So I wonder if a lot of people will be familiar with the Rebels characters. I hope they will be. I hope Tia Sircar returns. Yeah, I think she should play Ezra or not Ezra, Sabine. I think that would be. I would prefer that. I always love it when the voice actors from the animated series play the characters. I mean, Saw Gerrera was different. There's a huge time gap. But Bo-Katan, I really appreciated that with Katie Sackhoff. Ahsoka, I understand it. If Ahsoka is going to be a mainstream actor or mainstream character, you're going to need a big actress to play her. And I mean, as much as I love Ashley Eckstein, she doesn't look like Ahsoka. Yeah, Ahsoka's a Twi'lek, not Twi'lek, a Togruta. I get it, but still. But yeah, I wish Tia Sircar would play her, but I guess that's not going to be the case if they're looking for other actors. Do you believe Mace Windu's alive? I do. I don't. So I think Rex will be in it as well. The interesting thing with Rex is that Rex has to be significantly older than Boba Fett, because Rex is a clone, got accelerated aging. Boba Fett didn't, so it would be weird for them to both be there. But that could be cool. It could be weird, but I still think it'd be cool. I quite like her in Rebels. I just wonder how it'll work and stuff if we see Ezra again. I'm telling you, when the Hollywood Reporter, actually, let me just get rid of this. We don't need this anymore. When the Hollywood Reporter reports things, it almost always becomes true. I mean, they did report an Obi-Wan movie, but we all knew an Obi-Wan project was in the works, and they just changed it to a show. My guys asking about Mace Windu. We already talked about Sabine in the Ahsoka series. So yeah, Sabine's probably going to be main character. I wonder what other characters they're going to be. I hope it's not just all returning characters. I do want the series to introduce new characters, because The Mandalorian is basically, the first season was all new characters, and I loved most of them. So I really hope that they don't just have like a Rebels 2.0. I mean, Ahsoka, Sabine, that's fine. I doubt we'll see Zeb. I doubt we'll see Hera. Although I would love to see Hera. I mean, Hera spent so much time like in the rebellion. I think she needs to take time, just be a mother, spend time with her kid. Because she has the kid sometime after Rebels, but then we see her in games and comics, and she's still like an active part of the rebellion. So I don't know if Hera will be part of it. What if Mace Windu gets resurrected in future Lego Star Wars specials? I'll be fine with that. It's not canon, so I don't care. Sorry I'm late, Goldman. Never apologize for being late. Do you think Omega could be in the Book of Boba Fett? I mean, she could be. I don't know. When it comes to Omega being a live-action character, I just can't picture what she would look like. I've seen like the funny pictures of people gender swapping Tamora Morrison's face, and it's hilarious. I cannot imagine what an older Omega would look like. I think that would be hilarious. But she could be. How old would she be then? In her 30s? That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I wonder if we'll ever see Omega again in another series movie. Probably. I mean, they're setting her up to be important. Connectivity is a big thing of Star Wars, and that's what they're focusing on right now. So I would be shocked if it's going to happen. Scooper and friend of mine, Mikey Sutton, scooped all this back in 2020. Old news. Yeah, but right now the Hollywood Reporter reported on it. And for me, I'm not going to I don't want to be that guy who just makes videos about every single thing that's speculation. But if the Hollywood Reporter is reporting on it, then that's basically fact. So for me, that's how I see it. At the Goldman, I think Captain Rex died in Return of the Jedi, since I saw someone pointed out he laid in the ground. I don't think it was shown in the VHS copy since it cut it. Very much so. I doubt it. I don't know. I feel like it would be weird to kill Rex off screen. I don't think Dave Filoni would do that, especially since Rex is like the second most prominent character out of the Clone Wars besides Ahsoka. New character, that is. I don't feel too differently knowing that Sabine is going to be in it because I'm not a huge fan of the character, but thanks for letting this come to my attention. You're welcome. I'm excited. Even if I'm not a super fan of the character, but I enjoyed her. I'm more excited to see Thrawn and Ezra. I mean, Kanan was always my favorite from Rebels, and spoiler alert, he dead. Ezra was always a little inconsistent with me, but when I liked him, I liked him. I'm curious to see what they'll do. I wonder if we'll see Ahsoka wear the white robes, because that was funny. I hope we see Hondo again. Good lord, I don't know. I'm like the only person who doesn't like Hondo, and I'm gonna get canceled for that. But yeah, Omega needs time to grow and become a well-developed and fan-favorite character like Ahsoka before she goes to live action. So I feel like it should be 10 years before we see her in live action. I mean, it depends. I don't think Omega's a hated character like Ahsoka was when she first started. So I'm not sure if it's a equal comparison. But I don't know. I feel like we will at one point. Although it'd be so weird. I feel like we would have to see a younger one. That'd be weird. At some time like the Cassian Andor show, they have like a 20-year-old Omega and she's just like really hot. That would be so weird. Oh my god. I would love to see Thrawn in the Ahsoka show. It's gonna happen. I mean, they teased that. They teased where's Grand Admiral Thrawn, right? In The Mandalorian, so that would be funny. What is your least favorite actors and actresses in The Mandalorian? I don't care about the actors or actresses. What is your proof he died? Were you guys arguing about Rex? Yeah, I don't know. Wait. You don't like Hondo? Can't wait for the Gold Man is Over party. Yeah, no. Okay. To be fair, I haven't watched Clone Wars in a while, but I find him to be very annoying in Rebels. But for you Hondo fans, he is alive during the events of Galaxy's Edge because he was there. He's at the park. So if you're a fan of Hondo, he is alive. He's not dead somewhere. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not the biggest Hondo fan. Hondo is epic. Glad you guys like him. I'm Omega. Join the rebellion. Omega's voice is so cute. I love it. What do you think happened to Rex after the rebellion? I don't know. Probably settled down with some of his friends and just hung out. If I had to guess. I mean, I respect your opinion. It's not easy, but I respect it. That's a very wise thing to do. Hondo is pretty good in Clone Wars, but I agree, kind of annoying Rebels. Thank you. I'm not alone. Who's your favorite character in all the animated shows? Does Maul count? Probably Maul or Ahsoka. I know Maul technically showed up in the Phantom Menace first, but to me, he's an animated character. So, hey, do you like the sequels? Yeah, I love them. Most of them, at least. I still hope we can see Luke and Ahsoka meet, or somehow we see Ghost Anakin. I think we will. I think at some point Luke's gonna tell Ahsoka that Vader turned back to the light side, and Ahsoka is gonna break down crying, and that will be a very emotional scene. Definitely very emotional. Hondo acts kind of strange in Rebels. He's always enthusiastic whenever he's asked to help the Ghost crew for no reason, because he smells profit. Is that a good impression? Smells profit. I don't know how to do a Hondo impression. Hondo is the only person to own the slave one in Falcon at different points in his life and live to say it. Oh, why? Because of one of the books, right? That's funny. What's your favorite era of Star Wars? I don't have a favorite era. I like individual stories. I mean, the prequel era is the most interesting, but I'm not a big fan of the prequel movies. So I don't know. I mean, I like Star Wars. Star Wars is Star Wars to me. It's all one story. I don't differentiate it. Hondo and Rebels. Yeah, I don't like him in Rebels either. Hondo is brilliant. I wish so. If we see Force Ghost Anakin, and if we see Luke tell Ahsoka Anakin turned, and that he is Anakin's son, I will cry. I'm against Force Ghosts just showing up. I think whenever Force Ghosts do show up, it has to be a very, very special occasion. And I don't know. I think okay, for one, if Ahsoka meets Luke Skywalker, she's gonna have questions, right? And then I could see the conversation going like this. So Luke and Ahsoka meet. Ahsoka's like, "Oh, you must be Luke Skywalker," and then he's like, "Yes, I am." And then she's like, "I was once the Padawan of Anakin Skywalker." And then Luke might say something like, what happened to Anakin Skywalker? Or Ahsoka could say something like, before Anakin Skywalker became evil. And then Luke would be like, I want you to know that just before Anakin died, he did save my life and returned to the light side. And then Ahsoka starts crying. So, yeah. Has anyone ever told you you look like Han Solo actor Alden Ehrenreich? I have heard that. Only from you guys, though. Never from any of my friends in person. I feel like Ahsoka is going to become the same as Kukuruk. I don't know what that is. Sorry. What's your favorite Star Wars meme? I don't know. I don't have a favorite memes. Any theories on the Bad Batch finale? I think that's what you mean. I personally can't wait for Mace Windu to show up and save the Bad Batch. No theories. They'll probably escape. I don't think there'll be any super cameos or anything, but I'm looking forward to it. I like this last episode. Oh, I'll probably be doing a watch party for it at midnight or whatever. So if you want to watch me watch the finale, I'll probably do a watch party. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are regular viewers of my channel, my plan for videos is always going to be Mondays and Fridays. My goal, I know I used to do 3 a week, but now I want to do 2 very well edited videos a week, Monday and Friday. So, and this Friday will be the Kylo Ren Part 2 video. There will be a Part 3, but I'm going to wait to do that because I want to make a Bad Batch video after the finale comes out. So, yeah. Monday and Fridays, I'll have new videos and then streams scattered around. Telling Ahsoka saved Anakin would be heartbreaking. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Have you been watching the Bad Batch? I stopped it a while ago because at this point, I'm just waiting for Boba. Yeah, of course. I watch it every day or every time it comes out. I mean, I'm very harsh on the show, but this last episode was pretty good. So I'm looking forward to the finale. If Lucasfilm made a new apprentice for Rey in the post-Rise of Skywalker movie trilogy as the main protagonist, what kind of protagonist do you want to see it as? Before we ever address that, Rey cannot have a Padawan yet. She has to go through so much more before she's ready to take on an apprentice. At this point of the Rise of Skywalker, she has so much to learn. So I would not be happy if she was just a Jedi Master all of a sudden. So no. Ahsoka's definitely already heard of Luke. I bet Luke has heard of her too. I'm not sure if Luke would have heard of her. Ahsoka's probably been in the shadows. So, a lot of the sequel trilogy haters do not understand film as an art form. It explains why they take every intentional element in the sequel trilogy and sell it off as flawed, not intended to happen. I'm not going to overgeneralize people, so. I bet when the Bad Batch go back to Ord Mantell, Rex and Ahsoka will be there to pick up Gregor. I don't think so. I don't think we'll see Ahsoka in the Bad Batch, to be honest. I think Ahsoka is much more concerned about staying hidden in the shadows. And I don't think we'll see her. Will Omega be in the Boba series? We'll have to see. Fun fact, I hate the sequel because people told me to. A lot of people like that. Or a lot of people are like that. And it's not a joke. A lot of people are like that. Rey does need to learn more, honestly. Just curious, but before the final episode airs, what would you rate the show out of 10 so far? I'd give it a solid 8. I'd give it a 5. Maybe 4. 4 or 5. I mean, of the 15 episodes, I've only enjoyed 4 of them, so. Yeah. I mean, it's not awful. I don't watch it and hate the characters. I'll go 5. Because I don't hate any of the characters. I like them. It's not like a Resistance where I didn't really like the characters and it was such a waste of time. So I'll go with a 5. If the finale is really good, I could bump it up to a 6. But to me, 5 is just meh. 6 is it's solid. It's good. It's good. 7's that's good. That's good. 8 is that's pretty good. 9's wow, that's really good. And 10's an all-timer. So I am looking forward to the finale. Probably the first time since the premiere I'm actually excited for the show. At the time of the Bad Batch, Ahsoka or Ashla, as she go by in hiding, is currently doing stuff in the Ahsoka book. Yeah, they already retconned the Ahsoka book, so I doubt Dave Filoni cares. If someone tells you Rey is their favorite, what would you say? Subscribe to the Goldman, because I love the character of Rey as well. I think Rey is a very underrated character. So yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm not a fan of the Bad Batch. TBH is kind of overrated. I don't know. A lot of people seem to love it. See, 9 out of 10 for me so far. I don't know how that's possible. I'm jealous. I wish I loved it that much. I really like the characters. That's why I'm like not excited, but I'm not upset there's a season 2. Because I would love to. I like the characters, so it's just the story that's been boring. Do you think they will try to make a Third Republic or similar government after post sequels, or will just leave the galaxy to its own devices? I don't know, but they can't. I feel like they can't just make a new Republic. That would be a terrible idea. I've been hearing Daisy Ridley and Rian Johnson are not done yet with Star Wars, and we will eventually see J.J. Abrams' 34-hour cut of The Rise of Skywalker on Disney Plus. Doubtful. Where did you hear that? I mean, everything in that sentence excites the hell out of me. I just don't believe you. I like the Bad Batch and one of the Rebels. Oh, I respect it, but still. I wonder who piloted the Ghost during the Battle of Exegol. Probably a Hera, an older Hera. Maybe it was Jason Syndulla. Maybe it was just Chopper. That'd be funny. I didn't know that a ton of people on the internet didn't like the sequels until I watched breakdowns of The Rise of Skywalker. I wasn't aware of any Last Jedi backlash. I'm kind of glad that it didn't hinder my experience. Oh, I'm jealous. It definitely hindered my experience. Well, I mean, I love The Last Jedi regardless, but it just made me like an upset Star Wars fan, which is unfortunate. I know we can be quite critical of the Bad Batch. Both Clone Wars and Rebels had quite bad first seasons, so I think it'll improve quite a lot. That is fair. I think the first season of Rebels, I think it's just meh. I don't think it's bad. The first season of the Bad Batch, I would say it's borderline bad, but mostly just meh. First season of Clone Wars is pretty bad, and then all of Resistance is terrible. So yeah, you're right. I don't know. I'm such a Rebels shill, so you're rarely going to see me criticize it unless you're talking about those stupid lightsabers, the Inquisitor ones. So yeah. Bad Batch is greater than Rebels, in my opinion. Really, only with one season? Damn. Hold on. Last Jedi turns 4 years old this year. Holy crap. Seems like yesterday. Oh, Force Awakens will turn 6 years old. Wow. I don't know. I have such a nostalgic place in my heart for The Force Awakens. Like, if I just listened to when The Force Awakens came out, I would just listen to Rey's theme constantly. Like, I would go in my basement where my old setup was, take a lightsaber, just swinging around, listen to Rey's theme. God, I was such a happy fan. Like, everyone loved The Force Awakens back then. Ah, what a good time. And then once The Last Jedi came out, the fandom went to crap. Hell yeah, Rebels shills unite. Do you think they will make Jason Syndulla Force sensitive? And if so, will Ezra train him upon his return? Probably. I'm not sure about Ezra training him, but they will definitely make Jason Force sensitive. Because I mean, even just the way they finished that the finale, Sabine was like, Spectre 7, Jason Syndulla, and we all know what his father was like. So just like saying that implies that he'll be Force sensitive. It feels like yesterday when The Last Jedi came out. It was a long time ago. I was actually happy seeing The Rise of Skywalker. I read all the leaks, so I knew it was going to happen, but I still enjoyed it, even though I wish it was a better movie. Continues from the story. One day. Great memories. I'm getting a little nostalgic now. I was a little emotional. But we're in a new era now. We're in like the phase 2 of the Disney Star Wars era. Like phase 1 ended with The Rise of Skywalker. Even though The Mandalorian came out. And now we're in like the Disney Plus era. First was the sequel era, now it's the Disney Plus era. So yeah. The good days. All right, well, if you guys have any more questions, ask them, because I'll probably just hop off in a few minutes. Because I have to make it my Kylo Ren video. I'm very much looking forward to that. Part 2, if I had to give myself a schedule, I don't know, part 2 is going to come out this Friday. Because remember, every Monday and Friday, new video essay. This Friday will be part 2 of the Kylo Ren video. There will be part 3. I think next Monday will be part 1 of my Bad Batch video. I don't know if there will be 2 parts, or I don't know how many parts there will be for the Bad Batch, but I'm going to get all the Bad Batch videos out, and then I will do a Kylo Ren part 3. So yeah. Also, one thing I might do, tell me if you guys hate this or not. I don't know. I'm a big fan of just longer videos. So what I might do is, for the Kylo Ren video, I release part 1, I'll release part 2, and instead of releasing part 3, I might just release the whole thing as like a whole video, and then just like put chapters. So if you just want to watch part 3, you can just skip to it. And then I'll unlist part 1 and 2. So it's just one like 50-minute video about Kylo Ren. I prefer that over 3 15-minute parts. That's just me. Let me know your thoughts. Why did you read the Rise of Skywalker leaks before seeing it? Because I had no self-control, and I honestly don't regret it, because I think if I didn't read the leaks, I would have hated the movie a lot more. Like when I read the leaks, I came to terms with some of the things I didn't like. Like Rey being a Palpatine, I would have hated that if I first saw it. Oh my god. If I saw Rise of Skywalker blind, when Kylo says, Rey, you are Palpatine, that would have killed me. I think that would have ruined the whole movie. So when I went in, I already knew it was gonna happen. I like came to terms with that. I don't know. So yeah. But no, it's, as Game Guy says, it's really because I just have no control. Hot take: the sequel trilogy greater than Mandalorian. I mean, I'd say Last Jedi. Well, I mean, I love season 2 Mandalorian's pretty good, but I love the Last Jedi so much, and I'm gonna be chill for it. So, I feel like they're gonna get a couple of shows with bad responses and shift gears again. Disney Star Wars has been so reactive. Yep. Who's they? The sequel characters? Yay, excited to see part 2. Yeah. I love the sequel trilogy and Mando equally. I'm mostly like that. Long videos are good according to me, so yeah, I don't swear thing. Oh, sorry. So said for a second I had some internet problems. So yeah, anyone have any burning questions? This is honestly true. The Rise of Skywalker leaks saved Goldman's life from the Rise of Skywalker. I would have hated it so much. And now it's a movie that I think is extremely, extremely flawed, but I enjoy watching it. Apeska Bogdi scooped that it does exist, and Mikey Sutton let it slip that money is the reason JJ Cut will eventually be released on Disney Plus. I don't believe it. I'm sorry, I don't believe it. And I'm not a fan of this notion of like a JJ Cut. I believe The Rise of Skywalker is just J.J. Abrams' film, but shorter. I don't think it's like the David Ayer thing with Suicide Squad or Justice League, good lord, where they actually made him do certain things. I don't believe that for a second. I will binge watch your Kylo Ren series. It'll be 3 parts. Working part 2. I'm happy for you, but I don't understand how you can like The Rise of Skywalker. The Palpatine Star Destroyers are so done. Oh my god. And this comes from someone who loves most of the sequel trilogy. The Zeiston Star Destroyers, aka the Death Star Destroyers, are my least favorite thing in all of Star Wars. I hate those Star Destroyers more than General Grievous. I loathe those Star Destroyers. But I just like tuning out. I mean, it only happened once. I hate those things. But it is what it is. I'm not going to let it destroy my... When I watch films, even films I dislike, I always try to find things I like. And I don't like the things I hate ruin it. Unless I hate the whole movie. And there's a lot I like in The Rise of Skywalker. So, yeah. Hey, Goldman, haven't seen me in a while. Sorry about that. Don't apologize. Just because I don't like your profile picture doesn't mean I don't want you here. Bit of a coincidence today, but I thought it was a little telling that Chloe Bennett dropped out of the Powerpuff Girls. We're talking about Sabine Wren being cast. Wouldn't that be surprised? I would love it if Chloe Bennett was casted. She's hot too. So yeah, I would love it if Chloe Bennett was casted as Sabine. I would love that. What 5 things do you like in the sequel trilogy better than Mandalorian? I can just name 5 things off the bat. I like Claude. There's one. Yeah, Force Awakens is my favorite film. The nostalgia is amazing. I remember going to watch it at Christmas. Oh, so excited. Oh, I was curious about your opinion on Suicide Squad because I loved it, but on Twitter you said you didn't. Yeah, I didn't like it at all. It's not a movie I hated. I was just like, I didn't really relate to any of the characters. I couldn't take it seriously. Like there was that one scene where, and I get the movie wasn't taking itself seriously, but like there's that one scene where they're marching through the, spoiler alert for the Suicide Squad, where they're like marching through the camp and John Cena and Idris Elba are just killing people and like sneaking around. And I'm just like, how do you not hear them? Like little things like that just irk me. And I can't take a giant starfish seriously as the main villain. I'm sorry. And like half the movie was just about Harley Quinn and it was weird. So yeah. Honestly, The Rise of Skywalker is my favorite sequel movie, I think. Glad you love it. I think Chloe Bennett is just doing new Marvel stuff, rumored to appear in Secret Invasion. That'd be weird, though, because didn't the end of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. kind of just stray off from the MCU? I don't know. The Rise of Skywalker used to be my favorite Star Wars film, but it changed back to The Force Awakens at the beginning of the year. I also prefer Return of the Jedi and Mando to The Rise of Skywalker. It's still fantastic. I just noted its flaws a bit more. With The Rise of Skywalker, it's weird. A lot of my supporters, or the Claude Squad people, Claudelings, love The Rise of Skywalker. And like I've openly expressed my frustrations with the film, which is glad. I'm glad a lot of people love it. I'll always be a Last Jedi type of guy. You know, that's the reason why I have this poster up. You know, I got the representation of everything. We got the prequel poster, spin-off poster, original poster, sequel poster, and then I just had through an extra poster. So yeah, those are my. I don't have a solo poster, so I can put that up. After Last Jedi, I saw all the negativity around, and it came to hate. But when I found your channel, it allows me to love Luke in Last Jedi again. Thank you for pulling me out of the negativity, Goldman. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I really appreciate that. That's what I want to do. And I'm glad you had an open mind, because there's nothing wrong with disliking The Last Jedi. There's nothing wrong with disliking Luke in that movie. I just want everyone to love it, and I wish more people who did hate it were nicer about it. Last Jedi is on my top 5 Random Rise of Skywalker. Makes me happy that there's people that love the sequels. I wish more people did. In time. Once they start making shows that flesh out the sequels, the movies will become popular. It's gonna happen. All right, I think I'm gonna head out. If anyone has any last burning questions, I'll give you 1 minute to ask. So I want to work on my video. I'm very excited. I'm actually about to drop $200 on Final Cut Pro, so hopefully my videos will look better. Oh, and I found a loophole how to get higher quality footage. Because I think before my capture card was only 30 FPS, now it's 60. So the videos should look a little better. Hopefully. Maybe I should buy a new Mac just so I get like really high quality videos. But I don't know if I can afford that right now. The first 2/3 parts of Rise of Skywalker like Indiana Jones movies with lightsabers. I enjoyed it. How's your job? I'm enjoying it. I just started working this past Monday, and I don't want to go too much into my personal life and stuff, but I'm enjoying it so far. It's challenging, but I'm enjoying it. That is fine. I've been following Mikey Sutton since 2015. He has been overall good track record. He has good connections in the Hollywood industry. Listen, Joshua, if what you're saying is true, I want what you're saying to be true. I want Daisy Ridley to return. I want Rian Johnson to return. I want to see a 4-hour Rise of Skywalker. I just don't think it's going to happen. If I had to put a lot of money, I'd put that doesn't happen. The JJ cut. I think Daisy Ridley will come back. And then the Rian Johnson trilogy, it's 50-50. Last Jedi and Rise of Skywalker are flawed, but reasonably good. I think the Rise of Skywalker is significantly more flawed than The Last Jedi, but yeah, Last Jedi is very flawed as well. All right, I'm going to head out now. Sabine Wren and Ahsoka. Thank you everyone so much for watching another one of my videos. Make sure you destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm, because the more likes for the YouTube algorithm, the more people will join the Claude Squad, and the more views I will get, and then I can make better content for you guys. It's a cycle. Support me, I get better content. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to join the Claude Squad, and I'll see you guys next time. Yeah.